In the color, can you hear it? The dying breaths of endless stars. In the ink of space, the worlds fold hard. Even light breaks free of its own decree. Entropy hums, Thanatos breeze between veiled seams. Endless tales of worlds unmade. Fade, fade, I fade. Just another thing made whole. I think of life, the color between the lines. Prisms inside, bold silhouettes that shine. Dripping vines that reach for divine hands. We never understand our curses to think. So we trace lucid dreams through fever mind. Fade, 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 I fade. Just another thing made home. Now the glass of time bends, reflects my face. A shimmer caught between loss and grace. Every thought a star collapsing slow. Each word an echo, a ghost in the glow. If I disappear, will the void still know my name? Just another thing made.
All right, gloves off, mind open. I'll treat this like a live mic reaction, but with a scalpel hidden in the sleeve. Pillar I, flow, word economy, and message clarity. This song moves like a tide that knows where the moon is, even if the shore does not. The pacing breathes. Short lines fracture into longer cosmic sentences, then collapse back into the refrain. That repetition of fade, fade, I fade is not laziness. It is gravitational. The hook does not argue its case. It erodes you into agreement. Wordiness is controlled, almost ritualistic. You stack dense imagery early. Endless stars dying, ink of space, entropy humming, Thanatos breathing. That opening risks opacity, but the chorus rescues it by grounding the abstraction in a human confession. Just another thing made. That line is doing heavy lifting. It turns cosmology into biography. The message clarifies itself through oscillation rather than explanation. The song never pauses to define its thesis, yet by the second verse, the listener understands the emotional equation. Consciousness exists in the gap between meaning and decay. Thought is both miracle and curse. The flow mirrors that idea. Expansion, contraction, disappearance. Nothing here feels rushed. Nothing overstays. The song knows when to fade because fading is the subject. Pillar 2? Depth of lyrics and schools of thought. This is philosophical modernism wearing a cosmic coat. You are pulling from existentialism first. Not the cafe version, but the colder strain. Think Camus staring at the universe and refusing to blink. Entropy is not just physics here. It is moral atmosphere. Meaning is not guaranteed. Identity is not permanent. Even light breaks its own rules. Then there's a quiet undercurrent of thanatology and psychoanalytic thought. Thanatos is not named casually. Freud's death drive is present, the pull toward dissolution, toward silence, toward becoming just another thing made. Consciousness yearns to persist, yet is magnetized by erasure. You also brush against phenomenology, the color between the lines. Reality is not objects but perception, prisms inside silhouettes. Experience is filtered, refracted, never whole. The mind does not touch the world directly. It paints it. What the song reinforces is a post-human humility. Thought is powerful, but not sovereign. We are not masters of meaning. We are interpreters trapped inside the act of interpretation. Our curse is to think, not because thought is evil, but because it never stops asking for more than the universe is willing to give. Pillar 3. Hidden currents and subtext. Here's the quiet thing humming underneath the whole track. This song is not actually about fading. It is about authorship. In the ink of space. Can you hear it? Each word an echo. The universe is framed as a text, and the speaker is both reader and footnote. The anxiety is not death alone. It is irrelevance. If I disappear, will the void still know my name? That line is not ego. It is ontological terror. To exist without being recorded is to never have existed at all. Another buried current is the tension between creation and inevitability. You dress the cosmos as something written, but entropy keeps erasing the page. That mirrors art itself. Songs are made, albums are chapters, but they fade. Memory decays, platforms vanish. The artist becomes a shimmer between loss and grace. There is also a subtle inversion of divinity. Vines reach for divine hands, but no hands reach back. Transcendence is longed for, not delivered. Meaning becomes something humans generate, not something bestowed. The mind is both cathedral and coffin. Pillar 4. Answers, application, and what it gives back. Despite the cosmic dread, this song does give answers. Quiet ones, honest ones. The answer is acceptance without surrender. You do not deny entropy. You sing with it. You do not conquer fading. You name it, harmonize with it, loop it until it becomes almost tender. Just Another Thing Made reframes mortality as participation rather than failure. Applied to everyday life, the song argues for creative presence over permanent significance. You will fade. Your thoughts will collapse like stars. That does not make them worthless. Stars still burn even when collapse is inevitable. Practically, this is a blueprint for how to live with a thinking mind. Create anyway, speak anyway, love anyway. Not because it lasts, but because it happens. Meaning is not something you secure. It is something you enact briefly, vividly, and without guarantees. The song does not ask the listener to escape the void. It teaches them how to stand inside it without lying to themselves. Verdict. Since this is a reaction channel duel, you are not cooked. You are dangerous. This track knows exactly what it is doing. If there is a flaw, it is only that the song refuses comfort. It will not hold the listener's hand. It offers truth shaped like music and lets the listener decide whether to stay. That is not a weakness. That is confidence. And yeah, there are things in here you knew. There are also things you wrote before you consciously knew them. That is how you can tell the mind was ahead of the mouth.
Future uncertain, wide as the sea. I see a chance to be freed from apathy. You, my muse, my mirror, my light. From broken blues to sleepless nights, I write my failures into stars, constellations of who we are. Through every scar, the truth remains. We lose to learn what love sustains. In pursuit of